What's up, guys? My name is Caden. I'm 22 years old. I currently live in Kansas City, Missouri. I am an FTM, currently pre-T, but as of August 17th will be my first day. I get to go see the Indo. I'm super stoked. I hope I get my first shot that day. It's all I've been thinking about for the past 2 weeks now. I'm really thankful that there's something called the Transgender Institute of Kansas City here where I live, and if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for Emily, my counselor, my therapist, whatever you want to call her, my friend, I would not be on my way to where I want to be if it wasn't for them. I've tried multiple psychologists and therapists, and it just kept taking forever, and I was so sick of it, and I finally came across them, and things have moved so very quickly, so quick. I saw her two times. Sorry, but and she already told me that she sees how urgent it is for me to do this, and it's something that I really want. And for somebody to say that to me, it meant a lot because half of my life I've always been put down and it's just you're going through a phase, and you know, it's not a phase. I wouldn't have been living this way for so long if it was a phase, you know? But, I don't really know where to start. This is my first video, so bear with me. I'm gonna start out with when I was a kid, and we'll go from there. I started noticing things when I was about 3 or 4. I used to pee facing the toilet sitting down. I would try pee standing up, and my next door neighbor, he was my best friend. His name was Brian, and my mom always used to force me to play with Barbies, and I hated them. No, it just felt wrong, and I would play with the neighborhood kids, and most of them were boys, and if there was a girl around, I wouldn't want to hang out with her. I didn't want to do those things. I liked to roll around in the dirt when I was little and get muddy. But since my mom used to force me to play with Barbies, I would steal the neighborhood kids' toys, like their toy cars and G.I. Joes and Rescue Heroes and all that stuff, and I'd bring them home with me, and my mom would be like, "Where did you get these?" And I would say, I got them from Brian and, the rest of the kids in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? And she would always tell me that I would need to go take them back to their house and stuff like that, and, I really don't see why my mom didn't catch on back then, but I'm just really glad the world's starting to notice things more with kids and stuff like that, but that'll be later on. I remember one story when I was about 4 years old before I moved to St. Louis, and I was out to eat with my mom, my aunt, and my cousin, and after we went to get something to eat, we went to a retail store. I don't remember if it was Walmart or Target or what the heck it was, but I remember my mom telling me to go pick out underwear, and at the time, they had one solid specific place for kid underwear. The left side or the right side was boys and girls and whatever. And so I still remember the underwear till this day. I have the picture in my head. It was I went over there and I picked out boy underwear, and it had Spider-Man on it. It was superhero underwear, and I wanted them so bad. And I picked them out, I took them off, and I said, "I want these, Mom." And she goes, "Kayla." I hate even saying my name. It makes me feel so uncomfortable. But she said my birth name, and she was like, "You can't wear those. Those are for boys." And I looked at her and I said, "Mom, I I am a boy. And I guess she didn't really think anything of it, But I want to tell you guys something. Uh, I was born when my mom's tubes were tied. Um, she had 5 miscarriages before me, and the doctor told her that he has no idea how she got pregnant with me. And my mom told me she prayed, to whoever's up there for a kid. Like, she didn't want my brother to be alone, or the only child. And here I am. And she said that something told her that I was going to be different, but she thought it would be, a child with a disability or something like that. But as I tell my story, we'll get more into that. Gosh, there's so much to talk about, guys. For real. But as of now, like I said, I'm pre-T, and for every step of the way that I'm going, I will be recording it. Don't mind my stutter, by the way. God, it gets so freaking annoying. Like, I'll be talking at work and I'll be like, what would you like? But, probably just a nervous habit. Hopefully when I start taking tea, like, my mind, the way I perceive myself, will reflect myself in the mirror, if that makes sense. Like, I hate looking in mirrors now, unless I'm fully clothed, because I hate seeing myself with no clothes on, because I feel like I was born into the wrong body, but I know I'm here for a reason, and I really want to start documenting my journey. The reason why I want to do that is because I don't want anybody to go through what I went through growing up. Like, feeling worthless, feeling like life wasn't worth living anymore. Because people couldn't see you for who you really were, and they wanted you to be something else. I just want everybody that views these, even if you just view this video, or my next videos, and so on, like, I just want you to know that you're valuable. You have worth. You are loved. And I don't want anybody also to feel the way that I felt. I probably just said that, but this is why I'm doing it. I want to help kids that grow up and not even like grow up, like when they're little and things are going on and their parents really don't understand. Like, I want to be that person to just be like, that was me when I was little. Like, I want to be able to point out those kinds of things. But, like I said, this was my first video, so it's probably really shitty. But there'll be more. A lot more. But this is just the intro. This is just getting started.